has been too long since the last video. However, I'm actually making real progress on the Volvo now with this new part. It is a standalone harness. Now before the Volvo wouldn't start because we had no spark, and that was just something with the wiring issue. I believe this will fix it because we have its own fuse box, OBD tube port, grounds, all the connections for the dash and throttle. So pretty much the whole car will run off of this harness and the PCM that I already have. The only issue is the PCM will need to have the VAT system removed, which is the security system. But that shouldn't be much of a problem. Just get a tuner, it'll fix that up. The other little issue I have is that the emissions are not supported on this harness. So like things like O2 sensors and evap are going to be deleted, which can be tuned out as well. I'll find a guy who can do that for me. And the old wiring harness needs to be removed, and that's what we're going to do today, is remove that wiring harness. Well, it's raining. Fantastic. So maybe I'm not removing it today. Well, I can do some things on the interior, but we'll get to that later. First and foremost though, I want to introduce you guys to a little sideshow. This little beaut right here is not my car. I'm not crazy enough for that. This here belongs to Dylan. Dylan, why don't you tell me about your car? First of all, what is it?
It's a 1979 Fiat Spider. It's a 124. It was also called a Parafina. And what is wrong with this car is all the electrical components that are pretty out of whack. The engine should be good, all the tranny, all that stuff should be fine. But my electrical is a mess. I pulled the seat out, pulled the steering wheel off, pulled the fuse box down, but just gotta get in there and figure it out. I'm hoping to get this done by August so I can enter in a car show. I want to get it repainted. I have a new top. The top is here. I need to put that on. I'm just kind of procrastinating that. So, eventually, nice. New paint job, probably new rims. Need a new center dash. Just gonna tighten it up. I want to keep it pretty original though, but that's what my plans for this car are.
That's cool. Okay, I got another question for you. Why would you buy a Fiat with electrical problems?
So when I was buying it, the man told me straight up, he's like, all it needs is an ignition module. I'm like, all right, that's like 40 bucks. I can put that in real quick and I should be ready to go. And then put that in, and that was not all. He lied to me.
So pretty much exactly with me and my first like 7 cars, we're like, oh, this is simple, and then it's not. So that car's gonna be popping up in the channel every now and again, kind of more like a tutorship, kind of help Dylan work on his car, and just, you know, we're gonna, I guess he already said it, so I guess I'll talk about it now. We're doing a car show in August. Best case scenario, this car's running by then. Worst case scenario, I don't go to the car show. But we're gonna do it together, and it's gonna be sick. Next update, I sold the Charger. Charger is gone. And am I gonna miss it? Absolutely. Am I sad I sold it? No. No, the Charger lived a good life. Took me to Texas and back. Very happy with it. So I sold that Wednesday. Thursday I picked up my new ride from my uncle. This here, my 99 Chevy Blazer. It's already got the American Racing wheels on it. It's fairly low miles, been ridiculously well maintained. In this puppy, we just got the little V6 Vortec, which Chevrolet. It's gonna be a good little engine, 4-wheel drive, plenty of trunk space. it's gonna be a sick little car. Maybe we'll do some 4x4 upgrades, to do some trails. We'll maybe make some content out of that. Get the show on the road. Then, right, one more wire. And oh, come on, what's holding you up now? All right. Come on, stupid. Whew. All right. And just like that. No, no, wait. Always an issue. There. Now, that's the old wiring harness out. Okay. Wiring harness all laid out. You see that's the fuse box. Runs down. There's all the starter stuff. You got your ignition wires and transmission and O2 sensors. Just a whole great big mess. This, excuse me. This new harness is just this. That's all there is to it. This end sits up in the car, this end goes on the engine. Really, it's just that bare bones amount to run the engine. So the first step is we're going to stick one end through the firewall and get it all hooked up. The engine side of the harness all in, and it's got to start kind of running it around, sinking it in, and get everything plugged in. Alright. Go on. Okay, so stuff's happened. My alternator and my coolant temperature plugs aren't quite right. And jeez. Rain's really kicking up now. Well, oh shit, my door. Anyways, rain's really kicking up now. We might have to pause halfway and get back to it.
You weren't supposed to see that.
First one is the knock sensor.
First one's not censored.
Okay.
You could put it in the car.
It's fine.
Good boy. Oh, I'll take it. Good boy. Good boy. You're getting me with my dog?
Yeah. So, I got rained out. Nothing else is gonna happen on the Volvo for today, but we got the engine side of the new harness pretty much all in. Next week, I think I'll do the interior of the harness. I got some welding to do on it, and depending on how lucky I am, we'll have a nice little surprise. So, we'll see where that goes. Thanks for watching.